Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? I take it you guys can hear and see me okay with my mess behind me. No Lisa Colovi tonight, so bear with me. Um, let's see, we've got Gwen, Broke Cowgirl is here. Lisa from Lazy Days Ahead. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Gwen. Hello, Holman's Homestead. Hope you guys are doing well. Hello, Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Hope you guys are doing well. Have you guys had a week of being crazed and busy? It's crazy. It's weird for us to be this busy this time of year and not getting ready for winter. It just was a beat the clock kind of thing with the rain because we're supposed to get severe thunderstorms tonight. And now, I don't know, every time we have a severe thunderstorm watch, it passes us, but we'll see how it goes. But it looks like around midnight now, there's some heavy rain coming our way, which is good. But so thankful the piglets are in the new building. And we'll talk about that. Milk and Honey Heritage, Heather's been really busy. Yeah. Gwen says it's been an odd week. Totally get it. Hey, Jesse, Lazy Days Ahead. Hope you're doing well. So the barn that Norman was in, just for those of you who don't know the background, the barn that Norman was in is a farrowing barn, and we put that up last year, and it was great. I mean, we sided it. It really was an easy, cheap project because we had everything on hand. All we bought was the building, and it was like $42. Hey, the Cow Emporium. Hope you're doing well, Annette. And hello, Dark Lord Minette. So we had that farrowing barn, and it's been in a great spot, right? Because I love it. I sit on the porch. I can look out. I can see the mamas or the piglets or the mamas and the piglets, and it was great. I could look out and see Norman. It was great. The problem is this year we got a lot more rain than we ever had, and it would flood. And we did a lot of things to divert the water. We even cut a tree down that needed to come down and laid that down and laid some gravel across it. And we tried to divert water from it from way before when Eleanor, before she, farrowed. Oh, hey, Simply Jan. Thank you for letting me know that. So it was flooding a lot. And so when I say flooding, it's not like the mama and the piglets or the piglets were in water. I don't mean it that way. I'm really picky. I want my animals to have good nutrition, and I want them to have dry, warm bedding at all times, clean bedding. So for me, what we did was we put a layer of shavings underneath, and then we put a lot of straw on top. And so the shavings would soak up the water. If it got that far back, it usually went about partway in the front door. And so what we ended up doing was tearing out the bedding. I'd go out there at 11 o'clock at night if it poured, and we'd tear out bedding, give them dry bedding, all that kind of stuff, right? So what we ended up doing, we decided we had enough of that because it was just a waste of bedding, and we don't want the animals floating away. So what we ended up doing was we are dismantling that. I already have the pen down, and I moved the piglets. Hey, Lantern Creek, hope you're doing well. And so we moved the piglets into the turkey coop. And so that's what I like about multi-purpose buildings. So that was my big project for the week, was cutting the stuff off the pen and all that. Hey there, Huga Homestead. Hope you're doing well. So I got that all done. And hey, Gail Southern Living. Hope you're doing well. So got a lot of stuff done this week. Just nonstop on the go, cleaning the barns out and stuff like that. Still didn't get it all done, but it's good stuff because tonight, P.S., when the heavy rain comes, we don't need to worry about the piglets. They are safe and sound. They're just like their mama. They're knocking straws out. They're knocking the straw right out the door. But the funny thing is right before I came in, I put the chickens up because it's getting darker earlier, as you can see. And the coolest part about it is I'm walking up to the porch and I hear, because they're in there. They're in their new barn and they're making all sorts of noises. They're so funny. Hey, Spartman. Hey, Joe Leos. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well, CB. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm getting ready for the weather change of myself. I haven't gotten there just yet. Thanks, Jesse, for dropping links. Lisa Kolovi is off tonight. She had some stuff going on. And so it's been really good. We got a lot of stuff done. And I figured, Jesse, that's awesome. Welcome, Joe Leos. I love it. Spartman's in total denial about the upcoming season. I am too. We are waiting for our first frost. Believe it or not, we have still not had one. Tonight, we're supposed to be 39 or 40 degrees Fahrenheit. And so I went and picked all the green tomatoes that I could. There's still a ton out there. But just in case it drops more than we thought, I wanted to go out and do what we could. Weighing and trimming nails on the bunnies. Yeah, that'll keep you busy. Hey, Barb's Country Home. Hope you're doing well, my friend. So it's been good stuff. And so we ended up, I got an update about Sherman. He is doing really, really well. So that's very exciting. He's doing well, and I'm going to go see him soon. I wanted to let him settle in a little. Yeah, frost already, Gail. Usually mid-September on. Jesse's girl is my girlfriend. Don't tell Lisa. But we moved. This is a funny story, and I know Gwen saw the video. Norman got moved in with Grant, and Grant is such a really good, he's a good pig. He's, he escapes, but he's a good pig. He's calm, all that stuff. We are hitting rut season around here with the goats. Fall season is here. It's getting loud and stinky around here. Yeah, no kidding, Lantern Creek. I bet. So Grant is still in one of the summer pastures, and I got Norman over there yesterday, and that in and of itself could have been an incredible video if I had someone to take it while I was moving him. Norman is bucket trained, and he decided he didn't care about the bucket and wanted to take off on me like his mother does. So finally got him down in the pen, and I swear every time I walk past the pen, and Barb will get a kick out of this, every time I walk past the pen, he stares at me like, please come get me. Please come get me. I'm with this big pig. So the funniest thing is that today I saw him, and he's just like, he's oinking and grunting at me and like, please come get me. Please come get me. And I'm like, you're fine. So he's so used to being by himself, Hey, Nancy, our treasured home. So here's the kicker. So last night I go out to look and see how they're doing. And Grant is in the building in his usual spot. There's plenty of room for Norman to go in there and lay on the other side without even touching or being near Grant. No, Norman's laying in the hay pile because I threw out a big pile of hay for them to keep them occupied, while they were getting used to each other. And today I didn't let them out to the pastures. I left them in there with the hay, mainly because I had to go into Rapid City and didn't want to come back and find Grant and Norman running around. Hey, the gathering within. So the funniest thing is we look out last night, and what is Norman doing? He's laying in the hay pile outside last night, and Grant's in the building. Ryan gets up this morning, and he takes Diesel out early this morning, and he looks down there, and Grant is laying in the hay pile, and Norman's laying in the building. So tonight they were side by side grazing on the hay. So hopefully that continues. But I think Norman and Grant will be a good fit compared to Norman and his own mom, quite honestly, because his mother is brutal. So that'll be good. Yeah, Storm and Norman. Hey, Annette, our urban homestead. Hope you're doing well. Yep, taking turns. It's just so funny because Sherman and Grant, I don't know, some of you have been watching us since we got Grant. Now, Sherman was really big and Grant was small. Hey, Ariella, welcome. So the funniest thing about it is, and well, it wasn't funny to watch because it would give me a heart attack, but now I know it's just pig stuff. But at the time, I knew it was pig stuff and it drove me crazy. Sherman would take Grant and flip him in the air and knock him over. And that was part of the pig hierarchy. So it's just really funny because Norman's bigger than Grant was, because Grant was just the piglet when we put him in with Sherman. And it's just so funny because now they're working things out. But meanwhile, Sherman and Grant were always like the odd couple. Excuse me. They were always like the odd couple. They'd fight all day and then they'd lay down and sleep together at night. So yeah, I hate to watch it too, Annette. Grant was not like a newbie piglet. He was a very stocky older piglet when we put him in there. And we watched them during the day to see how it would go. But it would be like at feeding time because Sherman was always the alpha. And so obviously Grant is the alpha and Norman's back. So it's really funny because we've got the side-by-side 55-gallon drum feeders that are cut in half, right? So the pigs always lift the feeders up. The boys do. They lift them up and they go under them to see if anything's spilled. Well, poor Norman is on the side of one of these drums trying to just get away from Grant and eat his food. And Grant goes over and rips the drum up. And thankfully, Norman is bigger than Grant was at the time because he didn't get flipped. But I remember when we had to feed Grant with Sherman, we had to feed Grant in the house and close the door. And I thought that was funny, but that was the only way to make sure Grant would get all his meals. Hey, Janice, how are you? So tonight I wanted to talk to you guys about like what kind of projects do you have going on, right? So for some of us, not Gwen, because I know it's still hot down there, but for some of us, it's still really hot. But for others of us, it's getting cooler, and that's usually the time a lot of folks like to work on projects. So I'm kind of curious, what kind of projects do you have going on this time of year? And while you guys are typing, I'm just going to, for some of you just came in, we just moved the piglets. So that was a big project this week. Cleaning out pens from the summer is another thing. I need to get down to the meat bird pen and clean it out. But every time I go down there, it's wet again because it rained, because I've been trying to let it dry up because the stench is for meat birds. It's the only smell I can't take on the farm. I deal with it, but I can't take it. But we got barns cleaned out and all that stuff. Digging taters this evening and in the morning. Exciting. That's Holman's homestead. Many moons ago, we had a king waterbed. Hubby jumped in, created a tsunami and off, and I went off the other side onto the floor. Oh my gosh, sounds like Grant and Sherman. Yeah. Sherman knocked Grant down the hill one time, and I was like, We are gathering our goldenrod for the year and moving on to our breeding season for goats and rabbits. Exciting. Putting finishing touches on the new front porch deck. Nice. Have to finish putting a trailer together, put a new door on the chicken coop. Oh, it jumped up. Hold on. Bear with me. Move quail hutch. Of course, none of these will get done by tomorrow if it rains like they say. Yeah. 1 more month for it to cool down, then I will compost the garden and clean the chicken coop. Yep. Cleaning the tunnel and amending the soil this fall, winter. It's the first growing break that I've had in 5 years. Looking forward to making cheese and soap. Awesome. Barb, we're going to add 5 or 4 more nesting boxes to the coop. That's exciting. That is on my list to do. I need to clean out the chicken coop. With me being sick this summer, it wasn't cleaned as often as it should have been. Ironically, it's not that bad, which is weird. But I need to add nesting boxes because we only have 6. So 7. So I'm planning on adding more myself this weekend. So that way, because right now what I have is I have Jersey Giants laying in the run. They sit on the roost and they just let it fly out of them. Crazy birds. Ariella is working on healing her spirit now. That's awesome, Ariella. Hey, Nancy. Hope you're doing well. Our urban homestead planted some cucumbers, so have to make a trellis type structure. Nice. Gwen says, I'm in a rut. I don't know what I need to do, but it ain't happening until the temps go down. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Looking forward to being done harvesting and preserving. I bet you are. You've been busy. And our urban homestead, she said, I want to expand the veggie garden. Lantern Creek, I want to build a new chicken coop so bad. More important things to get done this year, though. Yep, let it go. Our chickens lay eggs in our odd smoker and in the compost bin. Yeah, they're laying them now in the farrowing barn because I took the pen off. So Ryan noticed they were going in there and found 3 eggs in there. So Lisa's been going bonkers with her new freeze dryer. Oh yeah, I saw. I had messaged her. I told her she was putting pineapple is addictive when it comes out of the freeze dryer. Oh my word. Pineapple, I eat the whole bag. It's terrible. I love the freeze dryer. I think it was the greatest investment I ever made. It's a shame because a lot of people have talked about, and I know people who have had trouble with their harvest rights. Knock on wood. We have not had that kind of trouble. Brian Hagerman said if I let them out before 10:45, the foxes get them. Yep. Is that chickens? If you let them out before 10:45 in the morning? Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah, so we're cleaning chicken coops, moving the farrowing barn. We're gonna oh, I totally get it, Brian. Totally. It's good that you know that. That's the thing. It's good that you know that. But it's kind of odd. The turkeys are gone, and the turkeys in Sherman and 12 of the piglets are gone now. And we don't necessarily have less animals, but it feels like a lot less. It's so strange. Have a great weekend, Nancy. Love y'all. It's so weird. It's so weird, but it's nice that the meat birds are done. Because they stink. Yeah, same here, CB. Same here. We weren't as busy as last year. We took like a slowdown year, and so we didn't raise pheasants and all that. So the only thing right now that we're raising off season is the piglets. We have Waylon and Hank that we're raising for meat, but they'll be here for about a year. Hey, Scott, rambling with the Brums. Hope you're doing well. But we've been canning tomatoes that we bought cases of produce. We've been doing that. I have a stock pot of chicken broth going right now. And tomorrow we'll can all that before we go out. And then, so we'll see how it goes, but we're just trying to do all the canning that we can and all that kind of thing. Hey, Craig, hope you and Debbie are doing well. Welcome. Barb said, I let my broody hen sit on 3 eggs and only 1 hatch, and it's the cutest when a mama hen raises a chick. I bet it is. I bet it is. I have let my turkeys sit on them, and they just, either they stomp the eggs or nothing hatched. That's great. Congrats, Barb. Oh, Ariella is going to be planting vegetables. That's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, so we've been taking advantage of the bulk produce order, which has been really exciting. We've been really thrilled with the size of the tomatoes. They're huge. So we did like quartered tomatoes. We did what else? We did sauce. And we haven't even gotten to our tomatoes yet. Mine are all in the freezer. I think I'm going to make tomato soup with some of ours. We've made salsa and all that stuff. So I'm really thrilled with how the greenhouses did this year. The one mobile greenhouse needs to move down where the other original greenhouse is because it's not, it didn't do well. It didn't do well. Waves at Ryan, seeing you glance at him. Yeah, the pantry closet is over there. So he sneaks by and goes to the pantry closet. Back from the Bristol race and now back to the compound. Nice. Bristol, Tennessee race, I'm assuming, because I have been there. It was a fun day. And let's see here. And CB said she's got to do some butchering before winter numbers. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, I've been there. It's a nice one. I don't know, Gail. I don't even know that we're going to have a hashtag. I have been so busy. I haven't even given it a thought. I've got to get my soap video out. And today I looked for some melt and pour in Walmart and they didn't have it. And I didn't have time to go to Hobby Lobby and all that. So yeah, it's going to be the sourdough collab, Barb. You will hear about it. Right now we're doing Soaping September with Mountain Grandma. Excuse me. Soaping September with Mountain Grandma. We are doing that now. That's an open collaboration for anybody. You do not need to know how to make soap. You can be your first time and just showing us how you do it. Any kind of soap, liquid, melt and pour, cold press, hot press, you name it, it's there. I'm going to try to do mine next week because this week was a little crazy. So I didn't get a chance to do it. But what I did do is I got my molds that I wanted, and Heather at Milk and Honey Heritage Farms will totally know what I'm talking about. She did a soap video for the soap collab, and I ordered molds that were similar to hers. Mine was just the faces, little piggy faces. And so, good night, Lantern Creek. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Yes, Barb, that would be awesome. That would be awesome, Barb. And so, like I said, I looked for melt and pour because I thought, well, I could do a quick video on that and get that out over the weekend. Yeah, I couldn't find it. Oh, Janice, you can get one off Amazon. Let's see here. If you guys don't mind, I am going to take a quick look. You can get it in the store too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I found one actually that was at my hardware store. When our thermometer stopped working when we were butchering chickens, I couldn't find a long enough thermometer. So I bought like a heat gun and I bought a different kind of thermometer. Hold on. Thermometer. So yeah, you can use, I have the gun. I ended up getting it at the hardware store, like I said, for something else. But this is a digital one for $9.88 off Amazon, Janice. But the one that I have is like a glass tube. I use it for candles and I use it for soap. And it was really good. I think I have both. Do you all know what I'm talking about? That glass, it's like a thermometer inside the glass. I'm going to see if I can look it up in my orders real quick, if you don't mind, so I can find it for Janice. There we go. My orders. I think I would have got it then. So let's see here. I'm going to try this. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, Yes. Gwen, it's a candy thermometer. Thank you. I couldn't find it, but it is a candy thermometer. That's exactly what it is. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, they have a candy thermometer. I think you can use it. You just have to look at the temperature on it. Good night, Holmans. Hope you have a great weekend. But I wanted to show you the molds that I bought. Oh, they're so cute. Now I can't. Let me close out my app. Have a great weekend, you guys. But here, and Heather at Milk and Honey, these are the molds that I got. And I thought they'd be cute for little guest soaps. Can you see them? Aren't they the cutest? They had ones that look like emojis, but I didn't want that. I wanted just plain old cute little piggies. Yes, they are. They're little piggies. So I'm just, yeah. Quite honestly, I was shopping for the most, like they were like $5.99 for one mold. And I was like, no, I'm going to need at least two. So I just looked for the cheapest ones and snuck them on the bill. That's what I like to do. Yeah. But I'm hoping to do cold press because, like I said, I went to Walmart and they didn't have any melt and pour because I thought, oh, that'll be cute. I ordered soap coloring because I've never used color before. I prefer not to, but I thought that would be cool. I don't know. Anybody interested in the soap collab? I'm curious. You can make body wash, anything. And yes, I'm having a drink because it's been a long week. Having a spritzer. Oinktacular. Yes, Oinktacular. I love them. They're so cute. They're so cute. Like I said, they had the emoji ones with sunglasses. I don't like that. I like just plain old pig. Plain old pig faces. Yeah, I don't know either. What? Oh, you have to get your lye. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I think that what I'm going to try and do is pour some and color it, or maybe not. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. In the molds, in the pig molds, and then take whatever I have left and put it in the bar, because I know that what I make usually makes two of the logs. So I was going to try that. But we'll see. I want to make calendula soap because I have calendula oil. And I am dehydrating lemon balm like you suggested, Gwen. Unfortunately, I let my lemon balm go way too far, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, that's awesome. Nice, Carla. Hello, Carla. Ooh, melt and pour. Where did you get it? Did you have to get it at a hobby store, or did you get? I'm curious because I went to Walmart and couldn't get it. Yeah. Need to buy shea butter and my protective equipment. Gotcha. Yeah, Mountain Grandma bought me a soap book, and it's really fancy stuff. I like to just make like the coconut oil soap with a little bit of olive oil or something like that. I mean, I would like to make goat milk, but I'm going to start with what I know first and what I've made before. Yeah, your basic recipe makes one big mold. Nice. Yeah. And I use the recipe because the soap calculator blows my mind. I need to look more. I saw that in the soap book, though, you could put purees in there, like an herb puree. Because I was looking because I wanted to use elderberry. I wanted to use huckleberry to color one of my soaps and use a natural coloring, like a vegetable coloring or a fruit coloring. And they said you could do it at Michael's. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I was in Rapid today, and I'm not going to go back for a long time if I can help it. That's my goal. But I just didn't have time today. We ended up going to Walmart and feed store and stuff like that. But I'm curious if any of you who have animals are seeing feed come down a little bit. I've had friends who tell me that it has come down. I've not seen that. But I'm just curious if anybody has animals, if you see feed come down, because a friend of mine buys a ton of feed at a time, and she said it was $100 cheaper. And I am not seeing it come down. Wonder if you can powder different petals or berries to do coloring. Exactly. That's exactly what I was looking at. It came down about 20 cents. Gotcha. Some has come down a tiny bit. Others have gone up. Yep. Hey there, Gilliam Farms. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Haven't checked in a while. Gotcha. I buy my layer pellets at Fleet Farm because they tend to be the cheapest, and it's like a 50-pound. Some of the stores offer a 40-pound bag, and this is a 50-pound bag for 16 and change. So we had bulked up on chickens, and I think we're going to have to bulk back down. Let's see here. Bought in bulk a while ago, still going through that with bulk because I grow some of my own and ferment the other. Gotcha. Chicken feed is the highest price of any of the feed you buy. Huh. Wow. Gilliam bought a pallet. Yeah, we used to buy a pallet, but we don't have to anymore. In fact, my feed store told me not to buy a pallet of the pig feed. She said, come buy what you need versus buying a pallet because this stuff may mold quicker versus the commercial pellets. So I appreciated her telling me that. Running sells 50-pound bags for $15.49. Is that the Country Companion brand? Sparkman? Because I buy the Country Companion Pro something layer pellets that are 18%. I usually give that in the wintertime once it gets really cold. Right now, I'm just doing the 16%. The purple bag. Okay. 25-pound bag for 13. Wow. Back in February, they were selling the same bag for $16.50. Huh. You got the coop windows closed today? Yeah, my girls are used to it being cold. They have access to the run, and I don't even close the door to the coop until we start getting in the 30s every night or less. So right now they're in summer mode. They're loving it. Whole corn, $7.40. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't feed corn in the summer. I feed it in the wintertime, but I usually feed supplement with it. I've been buying hen scratch from the feed store that we go to for the pig feed, and I've been tossing that in there. Yeah. Yeah, I can't keep the feed indoors. I get what you're saying, though. We've kept it in the garage, and it's done really, really well. Yep. Yeah, I've fed them black sunflower seeds, but I want to make sure they're getting complete nutrition as well. They usually get black sunflower seeds, they get corn, as well as their additional layer pellets, because they eat a lot in the winter here because they're trying to stay warm as much as possible. But I know higher protein helps them a lot in the winter. Otherwise, they get very rough looking when we get below zero. I just want to go back a minute. I think I missed something. We pay under $20 for an 80-pound bag of feed for our pigs. Now, when the piglets were here, and Sherman and everybody, we went through 80 pounds the week they weaned. It was unbelievable because the moms are getting extra, the babies are getting extra. I keep our open feed in metal barrels. Yep, I've got everything in metal barrels. I even moved our pig feed. We usually keep our pig feed in the house, in the back room where Norman used to be. And the reason why we kept it there is because I would walk out with the bucket and we soaked it back there and we didn't want rodents getting in it. So I've been soaking it in the garage, and believe it or not, it seems to be doing well. So I'm really excited. Oh, I bet you do, Gwen, because all the humidity. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we're thankful for the low humidity. In fact, I pressure washed the turkey coop. I sprayed it with vinegar, poured vinegar all over the floor, and pressure washed it on Tuesday evening, or late Tuesday afternoon, I should say, right before supper. Got that done. The building was completely dry by Wednesday night. I couldn't believe it. That's the quickest I've ever seen anything dry. We had, gosh, what was it? The humidity was like 10%, and everything just dried so quickly. So I always disinfect buildings. In fact, Lydia, just a farm girl on Instagram, was telling me about veterinary disinfectant, and I'm going to get some. Unfortunately, I could not get any locally, so I'm going to have to buy some and get on hand, because I do believe in multi-use buildings. I think they're really important, and I think it's important to disinfect in between. So we've always used the industrial vinegar, or the higher percentage vinegar, to do stuff with. So, and note to self, today I went and bought vinegar at Fleet Farm, and I know that's not a store that's near everybody, but I have to tell you, we were going to Walmart, but I had to get the layer feed. The vinegar was $1 cheaper at Fleet Farm than it was at Walmart. So just an FYI. If you have other options for 5% vinegar, places that have canning, check the prices. You may get some cheaper stuff. Because I couldn't believe Walmart was more money. I knew it. So other than that, that's what we got going on. Just moving a lot of buildings, getting stuff done, cleaning coops. And then next thing you know, we'll be getting ready for the W word. And I'm not saying it, but anytime now we'll be getting ready for that. What do you guys use for those of you in colder climates where you actually get frozen water? What do you use for your chickens and stuff? I have the heated dog water bowls. We love to use those. Wow, 27. Oof. I use one of the heated dog water bowls for my chickens, and we'll also use them for the piglets, and it works really well. I bought another one today. Wow, that's cold. We were, I don't remember what we were this morning, but tonight they're saying 39, 40. So it's kind of crazy. A 40-gallon tub and one of those 5-gallon drop-in heaters. Gotcha. Yeah, because I'm going to have to add something for the Diesel's looking at me. Hi, Diesel. You good boy. Come see me. I found another completely white holy caterpillar today. Oh, no. I use a heated chicken water. Nice. Hey, Janet. Hope you're doing well. Yes, we usually use the bases underneath the metal waters. Yeah, I'm in trouble now from Diesel. You guys want to see him? He's so funny. He's just sitting here letting me pet his ear. He's being a good boy tonight. He's not barking. Well, right now anyway. I got a few different things. I got a heated chicken watering thingy, heated water dog bowl. Inside the coop is a normal chicken watering dish. Nice. I saw where somebody took one of those big, when you get the people who get spring water from like Walmart and stuff like that, they have those big jugs like you put in a water cooler. I saw somebody who made, took a 5-gallon bucket and put one of those upside down and cut holes in the side of the bucket and made a turkey water. It was really cool. Yeah, I'm not ready for it, Carla. I'm not ready for it. I'm ready for what it is now. I can deal with that. You want to see Diesel? Hold on. I got to back up my chair. Come here, buddy. Let's see if we can do this. Hold on. I'm connected. Hold on. You want to say, hold on. Come here. Say hi. Hold on, guys. I can't hear you. I can't see. Hold on, there we go. Here. You being a good boy. I'm gonna see if I can do something. Hang on one second. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Share stream. Copy stream link. I got an idea. It'd be easier to do this. Come here, Diesel. Deezy. Come here, buddy. He's so excited to see. He is excited. He got so excited. He ran away. I'm like, what are you doing? Okay, bear with me. I'm hoping this lower the volume for a minute just in case. I don't want it to squeak because I'm so close. Whoops. I shared the wrong thing. Let's see. Add guest. Copy. Like you need to know how to do that. I know I'm driving you guys crazy. Come here, Deezy. When he's being good, it's nice. Okay. I love Apple products. Come here, Diesel. Deezy. Okay, bear with me. I just want to make sure it doesn't scream at you. Mute. Okay. Back camera. There he is. Come here, buddy. Oh, I have to put his name. Come here, buddy, bud. Oh, Diesel joined the party. Hold on. Why is it not letting me? He's got something to say. He totally does. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to add him to the stream. Oh, he's something else. Hang on. You can see my socks. Come here, Deezy. Come here. Come here. Sit. He's a good boy. I know it's echoey. I'm sorry, guys. Come here. There he is. Turn around. Diesel, sit. Sit. He's all excited. Sit. That's it. Hold on. Where'd you go? I see you. Sit. He does want to play. He's very, very excited. I'll see you later. So he's all excited, as you can tell. So he's having a blast. And Zoom, off he goes. Yep, he wants to play. He does look good. Thank you, Carla. He's looking really well. He's doing really well. He's at fighting weight. Can you believe he was 82 pounds when we got him? Isn't that crazy? He's in the lower 60s now, which is where he needs to be. Loving the mama scratches. He's beautiful. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. A wiener puppy. Ooh, how exciting. Hey, Farm Fresh. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, exactly. He went and got a toy. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for putting up with it. He's thick. He is. his ribs, I mean, he is solid. He is such a barrel-chested dog. And his head, his neck are massive. He needs a CPAP. I will tell you that right now. That dog snores something fierce. But he's just so funny. He's been good tonight. He only barked because I got him amped up. But really, you think so? You think he's got the face of a Boston? He's an Old English bulldog. So he's yeah, totally the way they were bred. Totally the way they were bred. But he is an adopted fur baby, just like Yogi was. No worries, Farm Fresh. No worries. I'm glad you're doing good. But yeah, so we're super excited. It's been a good week. It's always good when you Gwen said it best. It's always good when you get stuff done, even though it's a big project, because it feels good. So that's exciting. Anybody have any news they want to share? I'm curious. Got any good news you want to share with us folks tonight? He reminds me of my Lucy Lou, who was a bug, Boston Pug Cross. Oh, that's neat. Love it. Love it. Lucy Lou. It's funny. I have a chicken. I call her Lucy Lou. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a purebred Old English bulldog, and he's funny. All right, everybody. Dark Lord Minette's shindig video is out, and you're gonna get a mop and bucket because you're gonna need it. So go check it out. And Janice at Where to Begin Homestead finally convinced her hubby she needs a freeze dryer. I'm saving up. That is awesome. They have a payment plan, just so you know. Reach out to them and talk to them, and then they will ship one out to you when you're done paying for it. I am having so much fun identifying plants on our dog walks. There is not 78 people in the book club. There is now 78 people in the book club. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, they do have the free refurbished. I don't feel that the refurbished is something I would want to do. That's just me. It's too much of an investment. But if they have the warranty on it, that's different. That's different. Definitely. Definitely. I mean, they sell them in stores now, and I know that they have sales on them where they do 500 to 1,000 off. So that's awesome. Freeze-dried Skittles, yeah. You have to put it on a special setting. If not, you have a mess to clean. I have my dehydrator going right now because I have to clean out my freeze dryer because I haven't used it a little bit. So I have to clean it before I use it. I'm going to start training my Dexter to be milked. Ooh, that's exciting. Oh, I like that. That's fun. Very cool. Anybody else have anything they want to share? Just curious. Well, Jesse, Lazy Days Ahead, thank you for moderating tonight. I appreciate it. Lisa Colovi was off tonight. So appreciate you jumping in. Yeah, definitely keep us updated. That's awesome. Well, guys, I'm going to get going. So that is awesome. We have the refurbished and it has the same warranty. We got all the same extras as a new one for 19. There wasn't a scratch on it. That's awesome. That's really cool. That's awesome. Farm Fresh started a promotion on her job on October 2nd. Congrats. Ariella moved house, had her prayers answered. That's wonderful. Very cool. Well, y'all, you have a great evening. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for being here and appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Stay safe. Take care.